Are you there?
I am.
Alrighty. So we're back in here. I just started recording, so we should be good to go. So you're going to be mission control. You had mentioned that we got Pear Deck, which is a good tool to check in with students. So I'm a novice. How do I do it?
You're not that much of a novice, but let me show you. So let me share my screen with you just one moment.
There it is.
Okay, perfect. All right, so I like to just start the class with simple prompt pre-made. So I logged into Pear Deck
And you
with
use
my
your
school
Google
credentials.
Okay, so there's
Yes,
Sweetwater Google credentials.
Sweetwater credentials, correct? Because I believe we have the premium. And then I choose from these different things here. And I like to start with a stress check and just ask the kids casually, like, hey, I'd like to know where everybody's head is at right now,
Mm-hmm.
So please check in. Please type in joinpd.com in your browser.
It'll be joinpd.com is what the students type in, and then they put in that code.
Yes, and they put that code in, and they can sign in.
Okay.
So I'm going to just go ahead, sorry.
How about I grab control, and then I can show what the students will see?
Absolutely.
All right, so what's the code? So I went to joinpd.com. This pops up. It would enter the code. And what's the code? Sorry, I can't see it right now.
It's okay. The code is XJJ SWK. And I also typed that in the chat, by the way. So that's important to know. So
cool. So I
put in
picked
everything.
This.
Yeah.
How am I feeling today? I'm feeling pretty good. Okay. And now I got this stress check. This is what the students will see. So they've got this little blue ball here, right?
That's right.
And there's a spectrum of I'm good to I can't manage. I'm going to say, well, we're probably right about here.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right now. Okay, now I'm going to jump out and defer back to your expertise now that we've seen it from the student side.
So let me share screen again. After you do this and you have whatever type of conversation you'd like to have with the students, I usually just check in with them and say, hey, I use this as hey, look if you are, I would say anything at a 4 or a 5 or above, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10, I really would encourage you then to speak to somebody if you're in that realm of stress, and however any teacher wants to handle that individually. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I'll show you. So this would be the next prompt, and you didn't even have to log out or do anything. It's the same code on the top, and the kids now have a new screen, and they can write a response on here. And there's a little text box. And then, Joe, maybe just show this really quickly, what it looks like from your view.
Okay, so I would type my answer in here.
Right, that's what it looks like from your screen. Okay.
Okay. What do I do if I have 2 devices running, at the same time?
Perfect.
Will that affect
let me go ahead and stay on that, and let's see what happens if I jump back.
Okay.
Okay, so when I want to end it, I'm done. Let's say I'm done using this, and I want to end this session. I would then go down to the bottom here on the right, end, put whatever class it is. I'm just going to put K&R, the date, and you don't need to run it in this way. It's just the way I want to type it because it makes sense to me. So that's K&R November 15th, and then save. But so let's say I wanted to go and review that. This is the key. So if I want to go back and look for it, I go up here to the top, click on sessions, and it archives it for you automatically. And you can go back and see it here, any of the ones that you've done in the past.
Okay.
So I just open that back up. You can open if you want to present it, but this in my case is just for me, so I'll open it. I can use little arrow options down here, or I can simply just go to the side pane and on that.
Okay.
And you can still use that feature where you want to see how individual kids responded. So open projector in new tab, I believe.
How do you
Show
see what people
responses.
responded on that question?
So sorry. So this one, click show responses down here in the bottom,
Uh-huh.
and then it'll say who did
Oh,
what.
okay.
Yeah. Lovely.
Cool.
And then from here, I can go open a dashboard, and then I can see who actually wrote that comment. And this is probably, this right here would be the, I want to say jackpot.
It's the way to make
Yeah.
sure that you're not being bamboozled.
Exactly. Yeah. Which is another thing you can look at before. You can look at their responses here. And if let's say this was live, if I wanted to not project that to the students because everybody would be seeing it, I can hide it and it would disappear from the screen up there.
Okay.
I can leave a comment if I want, and it'll just go to that student. Send
Okay.
it. And that would individually go to you.
Now, if I want to see
There it is.
what you wrote, there's this little icon down here at the bottom. I don't even know what
Correct.
that's supposed to be, but it's like couple circles.
Right.
That opens that chat, and I can see what I wrote and what you wrote.
Correct. And that's what it looked like on a Apple laptop, correct?
Yes. This is a, yep.
To be specific about the device being used. Cool.